Be the truest you. How can you be the truest you if you got foot pain? Remember to subscribe on the channel. This is not a sponsored video. I ain't a podiatrist. I ain't no arm. Masseuse, I don't want to hear from you guys saying I said this and that. I'm just telling you. Tell your man them. Baby. I'm going to be wearing them grandmother shoes for a while. Subscribe on the channel. I somebody, I somebody, somebody. Welcome to Rebelforaspell. My name is Wen. I am your confidence coach, and I am so grateful that you have decided to join us here on the channel. Welcome to the family. Welcome to all the new subby wobbies. We love having you on the channel. And to all the returning love buds, thank you for joining us today. The subbies have made a request. We're here to serve. You know this, darlings. You've been here before. You see all those videos we have about confidence. Confidence because we need you to believe in your greatness, darlings. Trust your decisions. Believe in yourself. Be the truest you. But how can you be the truest you if you have plantar fasciitis? You know about that? The subbies made this request. Plantar fasciitis. How I cured myself. What I learned. Self-care. Rebel for a spell. Be the truest you. Maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, I remember stepping off my bed. Story time, if you want to call it story time. Plantar fasciitis. I'm giving you the tips because I love you on the channel. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor, I'm not a podiatrist, I ain't none of them kind of things. I'm just a woman who experienced uncontrollable pain. So, this is what I did. First happened, I stepped down from my bed in a searing pain in the ball of my foot. You know, this is your foot. Pretend this is your foot. Here's the arch, that pain of where your foot arches, and incredible pain. I could not even put my foot down, my sole of my feet down on the ground. Searing hot, instant pain. I literally was walking on my toes. Can't have that kind of life. Right away, I went to the podiatrist and said, listen, what is this thing that I'm experiencing? I looked it up, I saw all the things, and I don't know what this is. Let's get the professional. I went to the podiatrist. He said, you have plantar fasciitis. Never hear about that before. Essentially, it is an inflammation of the band of tissues, the ligament, that connects the heel bone to the toes, the plantar fascia, that's what that's called, causing pain in the heel. My pain was not in the heel, my pain was in the arch of my foot, the arch. You know those ballerinas, darling? Go check out my videos about the ballerina queens, the Chloe Lopez Gomez and all these women, and my darling cousin Ray. I love you, Ray. I ain't no ballerina. I used to run, I used to do my little cha-cha-cha, bam, and I was just a regular woman living my life. But I gained some weight. Can you tell? Listen, I'm a woman, I'm a seasoned oyster. These things happen. All these things can happen for different reasons. Could be genetic, could be because you're a runner, could be you're an athlete, just life. You're living your life, bam. There is when I heard for the first time. He said, oh, this is what you need. You need to get what you got, insole. He created a mold of my foot, and then he gave me a custom-made insole for $1,000. I have 2 feet, you know this. Ain't none was so hard like that. You know what an insole is? I'll leave it on the screen for you, darlings. Ain't nothing was so hard like that. Plantar fasciitis, how I cured myself. What I learned, self-care, rebel for a spell, be the truest you. The hardest thing I've ever worn was that pain. I remember I was taking a flight, and I wore it in my regular shoes, no Bamba Glam shoes, no stiletto or anything. I just regular professional 3-inch shoes, 2-inch heel, pain. Wasn't working. You know what I did with them? I don't even have them anymore, darlings. I used them to keep my plants upright. It was like standing on cement. That's what it was. I was saying, that ain't for me. That doctor is talking nonsense. You made me waste my money. I had insurance, so it covered some of it. Anyway, that didn't work. Forget about that. Next, I was going through masseuse at the time. My masseuse, a beautiful lesbian woman, proper size, and she took care of me. I said, listen, I have this pain in my foot. She's the one that introduced me to some possible cures. Again, this is not a sponsored video. I ain't a podiatrist. I ain't no arm. Masseuse, I don't want to hear from you guys saying I said this and that. I'm just telling you. Plantar fasciitis. How I cured myself, what I learned. Self-care, rebel for a spell. Be the truest you. How can you be the truest you if you got foot pain? It don't work, baby. It don't work. Can you see this? It is a foot massaging ball, darlings. There are many brands. You can see some little white things because I roll this all over the place. Essentially, you put it on the ball of your foot and you just rotate. Rotate. Oh, the first time I experienced this was fun. You're just rotating your foot. So before I put my foot down on the floor in the morning, I would put this underneath my foot and I would just massage, darling. Ease away the pain. Ease away the pain before, again, I put my foot down on the floor. That tip number one, massage ball. I got this at a runner store, an athlete store, someplace you buy your sneakers, a proper place that sells sport equipment. You know, a couple of them, John. Subscribe on the channel. That foot massage was an introduction to the possibility of a cure from a plantar fasciitis. I said, I need complete remedy. Keep it moving. Went back to the doctor, said, doctor, that thing you tell me ain't working. It ain't work for me. I'm still experiencing this incredible pain. He said, you cannot wear stiletto, you cannot wear flats anymore. That's tip number 2. That's what he said to me. Keep all the flats. You need to keep your arch raised so it feels a little cushion of the shoe. So you know your shoes, if you're wearing flats, there's no cushion between the foot and your arch. Here's your arch on the top. There's no cushion. You need something in that space. Can you see that, darlings? That's what he said. So guess what? I went out of the flats. No flats. Wear something cushion. Wear shoes that are made for people with bad foot. All right, darling. So Louboutin, all these fancy panties, they ain't for you. All right? Accept your genetics. Accept the different stages of your life if you need a cure. If you want to walk like you're walking like a hot potato, can you see that? That's how you want to be walking? That ain't. So I went to some of these shoe stores. I have to tell you one of them, because it's a sponsored video, but the walking shoe company has a lot of proper insoles. Not the insoles you find in your supermarket, not them there, them plasticky thing, they ain't for you. Get the real McCoy, honey. I remember one of my insoles, I got it either the walking shoe company or Clark's. These are 2 companies that are known to help people with bad foot. I got some, I think maybe it was about $40, $60, something like this. That was years ago, so you know, inflation. Subscribe on the channel. The doc also said to you, girl, you need to sleep with a splint that keeps your foot, just, can you see my hand, darling? This is your foot. You need to keep the bottom of your feet, these are my toes, you need to keep your foot exactly like this when you sleep. Stretched. Stretch, darling, so your plantar fasciitis, which is this thing here, so it doesn't collapse when you sleep. You need to keep it stretched. That's what he said. So I got a foot splint. I got it on Amazon. There are many different brands. And I got the one where it can stay locked into my foot. So this wasn't a brace that you walk around when your foot's broken, something separate. It's a little bit more comfortable, as comfortable as can be, but darlings, you know what it is, plantar fasciitis. I cured myself. What I learned, rebel for a spell. Be the truest you. Make sure your foot are all right. Keep it moving. I slept with that foot splint for about, I would say I slept with that foot splint for about maybe 3 weeks until I realized something was changing. By the 3rd week, I said, I feel a relief. So what did I employ, darling? What else did I do? I did some foot yoga massages. Meaning, again, before I use my massage ball, because everything you learn along the way, darlings, everything don't come to you like sunshine in the morning. You got to wait, listen to your body, listen to your mind, listen to your feet, listen to the truth. Keep out your stilettos. Tell your man them, baby, I'm going to be wearing them grandmother shoes for a while. That's what I did. I didn't even tell them. I just showed up, big, bad, and bold, with my granny shoes, stompers. I'll show you on the screen. What I do my foot yoga is I stretch. I put one of my foot above the other, and I stretch on my toes, my heel, press against my toes, and that's my stretch. Can you see that, darlings? Heel, toe, stretch. Heel, toe, stretch, darlings. Fabulous, fabulous. I start to do that every day. I'm even doing it on my hand. If you do it on your hand with me, loves, you'll feel what I'm talking about. It's beautiful. I did those things. The exercises I'm telling you, I did at least twice per day. The ball, I had a ball under my desk, at home, under my desk, at work, at my bed, next to my bed. Discipline, self-care, rebel for a spell. If you love up yourself and be disciplined every day, not just forgetting, you got to commit to yourself, darlings. Plantar fasciitis, how I cured myself, what I learned. the next thing. This was the top of the top. Think of it as magnesium flakes. I talked about it before in all my self-care videos. I talked about it in my insomnia, having magnesium flakes. I ain't talking about Epsom salt. That did different. Pure magnesium flakes. Helped me with my insomnia, helped me with my period pain. Go check out those menstruation videos, self-care, rebelforaspell, man. I would soak my feet in the tub while I was taking a shower around the same time. Sometimes I would do it in a pail. Or listen, I have no fancy thing. The economy tight. You got a bucket, you got a bowl, you got a pail. Sort it out. Warm water. Putting a half a cup to maybe 20 ounces, 30 ounces of water until your foot is immersed, and you let that sit and you let that soak while you take your shower. You plug that hole in your shower in your tub, and you just go about your business and you do your shower. And darlings, within 2 weeks, slowly with everything I'm telling you about, this again took a period of months. Ain't none harm so. Within about 6 to 9 months, no pain. No pain. I did not go back to my flats right away. I just went back to my flats maybe a year and a half ago, slowly. But I kept listening to my body. We're all about self-care. We're all about empowerment. We're all about personal growth and development, self-love and bloom. That's why you're here on the channel, and we want you to elevate your vibrations so that you believe in yourself and experience the greatest, truest you. All right, John's plantar fasciitis. Remember to subscribe.
Another video's waiting for you.
Subscribe.
Check it out.
On the channel.
Check it out now.